You know what? I
Ethical
found
thing,
this
but-
cheating way. I know I can't do this on anything, but you make a voice memo on your phone of you like saying, like reviewing and everything. And if you're able to listen to music, you just play that voice memo while you're.
Oh! Who's the boss? Caitlin's the boss.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's how it works. I couldn't tell you how this works. I really couldn't tell you. We're back here for episode 17 of the Realest Podcast. Again, the banner's right there. That's always going to be there, I hope. There's been only one episode that has not been there. That would be the Treehouse episode. But most importantly, I want to get into today's episode because it's been a month. It has been a little over 1 month since we recorded and uploaded a podcast, which is kind of insane to think about.
Yeah.
Caitlin's just eating because she has no idea what I'm talking about. It's like she's not the co-host. She's just here eating her
Salami.
Yes, she's eating her
Salami.
and cheese and crackers. But welcome back again. We got a lot of topics to talk about today. What has happened over the past month? Things that have gone in my life. Caitlin just got her license permit. She just got her permit. She's gonna be driving. That's gonna be that's not it's
Watch
exciting.
the streets, kids.
Yeah, it's exciting, but it's nerve-wracking. I remember when I got my permit. I was a little late to my permit, to be honest. I was very late. I didn't get it at 15. I got it at like 16, almost 17. It took a long time. I don't know. That was just kind of how it rocked. But you're getting it early, Caitlin.
I don't even want to drive. I don't even want to.
You always said you wanted to, but now you got your permit. Now it's like happening, and now it's like, oh my god, I gotta go drive.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you've been in the car enough to know like how driving goes. You know, luckily. Hopefully. It is a nerve-wracking thing, especially when you get into like your driving school. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're like, okay, I'm going to want you to do this, or I'm going to want you to turn on your blinker, and
Yeah.
You know, you got to start the car, set up the mirrors, and you're like, oh, crap. But as long as you know, like, I mean, the lovely part, Caitlin, is you've been in a car. You know how to drive. Yep. You don't actually know how to drive, but you know how driving should go. Mm-hmm. And you just got to replicate that. Other than the speeding that me and mom do. And dad, you know. It's a whole family thing. So, like, I guess just watch out for your speed because it's not the easiest thing to control. Sometimes you're just, like, going. You realize you're going, like, 45 and a 25. And you're like, oh, crap, okay. Yeah, it's tough. But congratulations, Caitlin, on getting her permit.
This morning.
Yeah, it was, like, less than 12 hours ago.
I thought it was going to be, like, forever. I thought it was going to be there in forever.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean,
but it only took us
like 20 minutes.
15.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Probably 10.
That's not bad at all. That's actually really nice because when me and mom waited for my permit, we were there for like an hour.
Well, we scheduled an appointment.
Well, we didn't. I think it was my license. It was my license. My license photo is, awful. It's awful. Not great.
I couldn't sign my name. I didn't know how to spell my last name.
Hathaway.
I was like H-A-H.
Hathaway. It's like how we would say our last name when we were kids if we just didn't know how to speak, I feel like. Hathaway. My name is Caitlin Hathaway. That's it. That's right there. Well, a few topics that I wanted to talk about today, especially since we've been gone for a month. I've been gone for a month. In regards to podcasting, I'm still doing a lot of short-form content. I'm still doing a lot of the main channel content, which I think has really elevated itself, mainly due to a creator and a whole bunch of other creators as well, which I'll talk about in Creator Now later in the podcast. But since I have you here, Caitlin, since I don't know how long I'm going to have you here, I wanted to talk about Squid Game. You know, it's been the largest show on Netflix ever.
I know.
Amassing a little under $1 billion, which is absolutely insane.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely insane. I can't wait until Halloween comes around and I'm going to see all these little kids in pink soldier costumes and teal prisoner guard contestant costumes. It's gonna be hey. But you've been able to watch the series a little bit, only one episode so far. I have not watched it because I actually here's how everything kind of spoiled it for me. I watched like this YouTube video from Cinema Summary. Love their videos. They do like how to beat or how to survive, like like certain things. Yeah, and so it's like a whole bunch of horror movies, stuff of that nature. And I watched the Squid Game one because it was popping off. It's one of his most viewed. And so it recommended it to me because I've watched some in the past. And I like watched it. And so that's when I watched that, I was thinking it was a whole movie. I was thinking the movie wasn't an episodic series. So when I told you, you're like, I swear it's not. I swear it's not an episodic series. So I was really confused, but I then now know
it's a TV series.
It's a series. It has 9 episodes, 10 episodes. I think it's 9.
And they're like pretty like an hour long.
Yeah. They're roughly like that 50 to an hour long series, which isn't bad. It's super digestible. You could watch one per night for like a week and a half, and you're pretty solid.
Yeah.
But you've watched the first episode. What are your thoughts on it, Caitlin?
Well, I didn't know it was going to be like a whole storyline. I thought it was just going to pop into like, oh, it's games. I knew they
Red light, green light, bang, 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 bang.
I knew they were all in debt because I've just seen it a lot.
Okay,
like just seen
like,
spoilers.
Yeah, like TikToks, like stuff like that nature.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, they're just gonna hop into the game. Like I came into watching it, coming into like, oh, it's just gonna be a game.
There's not gonna be much backstory on the players.
Yeah,
at the first.
And if you die, you just die. Like if you fail the challenge, you die. So it's like, oh, okay. So it's
that's
just a
what
game.
you expected, especially when.
But no, then it started in like a restaurant, and then talked about the main character being in debt.
He has a kid.
Yeah.
And then like they're divorced, him and his ex-wife or spouse were, they separated and had a kid.
Yeah.
And then now he can't see her because he's in debt and doesn't have custody.
Yeah.
And they're about to move to LA.
Yeah.
And then
I was like, this is all crazy.
Yeah, he has a serious gambling problem.
He won $4 million
which is insane.
I know. And he lost it all.
Because he got robbed. Big win right there, and then just immediately lost it.
Yeah.
From a girl holding a latte.
Yeah.
Who actually, I don't know if you knew about this.
Yeah,
who's a part of the game.
Yeah.
Well, as you know that part, but she was at like 1 million followers before the release of Squid Game.
Seriously?
She's at 1 before. So and then they hit upload on Squid Game. A few weeks later, she's at 20 million followers on Instagram, which is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen that much growth from just like one actress or actor in that.
And I heard this was written like a long time ago and it got rejected.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing in itself. So Squid Game actually was written in 2008 when the director had,
the idea,
proposed it, the idea. It wasn't originally called Squid Game. I think it was called like 6 rounds or something. And basically it just continued to get rejected. And, over the course of 10 years, he just kept trying. He kept trying. And it eventually got picked up. I don't know by what company, but then they pitched it to Netflix. They liked it. They uploaded it. But there was a point in time when he had like no money. He had, like very little money, like probably the amount of money I have. But as like a creative and actually doing a lot of these things and wanting to create a big, massive production, he had to sell his laptop to just have enough money to like, live or something. He had to sell his laptop for a certain reason, which is kind of insane. And he was also like losing teeth, which is kind of also insane, especially saying he's an adult. So like he probably has like some veneers or something, which is kind of insane. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, like over 10 years, like in 2008, we had like a financial crisis here. And he's like, nah, I'm writing this movie. It's going to come out in 2021. But like, how do you know? Like that movie kind of came out in like 2012. And who knows if it would have been.
TV show, not movie.
Yeah, that show. If who knows if that would have came out in 2012 if it would have had just as big a success. Yeah. Because of the streaming platform, Netflix.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about though, right?
Yeah, it's crazy how something could have differed back then. And then it changes the whole future.
Yeah, the whole trajectory of that.
Yeah.
And everyone's Halloween's messed up. And people aren't famous on TikTok because of the videos that they made.
Game,
yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept, though. Yeah. I mean, it's a Korean-based series.
Yeah, and I watch it in all Korean.
Yeah, which I think you should. I know some people watch it with English subtitles
and then
or
they
dub.
changed it to Korean.
Or dub.
Because it's real it sounds really weird when they speak English.
Yeah, because yeah.
Like I watched
I've watched
the
a few little
Sidemen
things.
reacts to Squid Game, and they were speaking English. I'm like,
Uh,
they sound like
It
doesn't
sounds very
sound like them.
animatronic,
Yeah,
I
it
feel
doesn't
like.
sound like them.
yeah. I completely agree with you on that regard because it's just like super,
Yeah.
super, like oh my God. So I watched a Mr. Beast video today and I don't know why. The video was auto playing in Portuguese. And it was like, I was like, am I watching Mr. Beast Espanol? Like, I swear I was watching. I guess it could have been because of Fadias, who was in the video and actually won the Lamborghini. But I was like, he's foreign. So, like, maybe because it was the thing that he shared on his community tab that then, like, catapulted it into Portuguese.
Yeah.
Because I didn't click on Mr. Beast itself. I, like, went through Fadias, who's a foreigner, and then watched it. So
yeah.
I was like Portuguese. I'm like, am I watching Mr. Beast Espanol? Like, what is going on? And so, yeah, that's kind of like that where it sounds like super weird because I know like Jimmy doesn't speak Portuguese and I know he's not speaking Portuguese.
It's like
at the same time, you know, it's somebody else doing
Yeah.
that. And I have no idea who's voice acting. So I can see where Squid Game, especially a Korean movie, TV series, is, you know, a little odd because of that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just, it doesn't sound.
Yeah. If I were to recommend any language to watch Squid Game in, it should, or version, it should not be dubbed. It should be just the subtitles.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially if they're speaking Korean, it feels more authentic.
Yeah.
You know? Like you watching Korean.
Yeah.
You have no idea what they're saying.
No, but the subtitles are English.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah. So I see no difference in it.
But I don't understand why people don't like subtitles. I always have them on because sometimes I just can't understand.
Most people that I know listen or watch with subtitles.
Most people I know, they don't.
But I'm watching the subtitles. I'm not watching the film.
But
you know?
I'm watching the subtitles and the film at the same time. I can do that.
Yeah, but I'm like literally just reading a transcript of the entire movie. Like I don't really like see anything.
Yeah.
Imagine The Quiet Place.
I've never watched it.
You know the one with Jake, the guy from The Office.
Yeah.
You know the one where she's deaf and they have like monsters in the city and they have to like have sand. A Quiet Place. We watched it.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
You and Mom watched it.
Okay. Well, you know the movie itself, right?
Yes, but I don't.
Well,
No.
obviously, you know how many people talk in that movie? There's probably
Barely
like
any.
10 words. Imagine subtitles on that. It's just a whole bunch of stars and like
Music.
monster noises, intense music, sand crackling. Like that's what I feel
Put
like.
respect on the people that make captions.
Yeah. I remember I tried doing it once as like a freelance thing. It's not easy. I got through like 30 seconds within like an hour.
Yeah, it's hard.
More like 20 minutes, but yeah.
It's hard though.
Yeah. I imagine for a full
It
freaking
takes
on TV series.
patience. It takes time.
It takes patience.
Yeah.
You patient, Caitlin?
Sometimes it depends what we're doing.
In school?
Sort of. In
Depends on the
school, I
subject.
got a D on my chemistry test.
How did you do? You did good on your grammar, though.
Vocab.
Vocab.
Well, I got a B on that.
How did you do on your remath test?
I got a C on that.
So you went from an F to a C?
Yeah.
Which is good, which is better.
Well, I have a B plus in that class. No, B minus.
Which is better than what you had
Yeah, and now I have a B plus in chemistry.
because of the D.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
The
Is the chemistry one hard?
The first page was like 32 points, and they were all about like history. Like, who invented the electron, which was J.J. Thomson. But like, there was like,
Was it multiple choice?
no, it wasn't.
Oh, God.
And there was 16 questions and 2 points each.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just-
Those are always tough.
And I only got 4 right on that.
4 out of 16?
Yeah, because
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
And I was trying to cheat off my friend, but we have different tests. It goes like,
Yeah.
Here-
A, B, C, A, B,
and no,
C.
it goes A, B, A, B.
Mm.
So I can't look over at Caden. I tried looking over at Austin's, but he has a different.
You know? 100
No, but
coughs
we
later.
always cheat. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Me, Austin, and Hannah. We cheat off
Like,
Caden.
nice. But
Because
since you had a different task.
Okay, so
didn't work
this
out.
is us 4.
Yeah.
Caden, Austin, me, and Hannah.
Yeah.
Austin looks at Caden. I look at Austin's. Hannah looks at mine.
Oh, gotcha. That's solid.
It's perfect.
It's a perfect remedy. And now you've spoiled your. Hopefully, your chemistry teacher or anybody
Doesn't
doesn't watch.
Doesn't watch.
But I can say in my time, I've definitely cheated on some tests back in the day. What are they gonna do? Take my diploma away?
But like cheat, but don't get caught. If you get caught, don't do it again.
Yeah.
But if you cheat and don't get caught, just keep on doing it.
Yeah. If it's not broke, don't.
We
fix it,
did
right?
cheat in our grammar competition, me and Austin.
Was this the one where you got third in?
No, we just did this
recently.
Yesterday.
Okay.
And we were helping our friend. Like we cheated for her.
Oh, so you weren't like...
We weren't cheating. We were cheating for her. Because her friend was gone. So we're like, we like you. We'll help you.
We like you.
And then Miss Humphreys was like, Austin, I know you're talking to Berlin right now. And I was on the whole entire time I was on the watch and Miss Humphreys was looking at us. I was like...
She's got like a Hawkeye stare.
I was like this.
Yeah, she's got a hawk. She's a hawk. If you were to characterize like her as an animal, it's like a hawk. It basically is. She's
What's your favorite animal?
a sea otter.
A sea otter?
Yeah, dude, they're so cute. They're adorable. Sea otters are like the best animal ever.
I like Black Panthers for some reason. Not
Black
because
Panther?
I just watched Black Panther. I think they're just so cool.
They're like stealthy.
Yeah.
And they're vicious.
But it's like a big cat. Like imagine
Yeah.
Phoenix big.
Oh, I mean, he's already big, but
bigger and
his size and weight and bigger than I am.
Yeah.
It was funny. I shut the door as I was getting ready for the podcast, and he was laying back there behind the curtains, and he's like, "Oh no, the door is shut." He's like, "Meow."
That's funny.
I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry." But yeah, I mean, in school, I cheated on like physics tests. I remember we had to like put our binder under our I had one of those high seats, because I was sat at a table, not a desk.
Yeah.
And in physics, not physics, physical science. No, it was definitely physics. Yeah. And I like put it under, and I was trying to like open the book because I had like my notes like right in the first page with my foot. So I took off my shoes and I had toe socks, right? So where toe socks come in handy, okay? You can move each one of your toes without moving the collective of them. And I like moved the thing, and I'm like, yeah, that was, I mean, yeah.
You can really find ways to cheat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's the most
You know what? I
ethical
found
thing,
this
but-
cheating way. I know I can't do this on anything, but you make a voice memo on your phone of you like saying, like reviewing and everything. And if you're able to listen to music, you just play that voice memo while you're do your
wow,
test.
that is wow.
I know.
That is
That's
really
smart.
Yeah, I never even thought of that.
Me neither. I found it on Instagram.
That's actually a really smart way of cheating. I mean,
I know. Like if you're able to listen to music if we want.
a voice memo with
But
all
like no
recovery.
teacher's gonna let us listen to music. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess it's very selective, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time that we might have been able to listen to music. I think. I guess maybe it now makes sense why some people like ask, can we listen to music? I wonder if that was their motive.
I know.
To listen to their voice memo.
Or they have to focus with music, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I can kind of seem like more in like your world where you're not like listening. So
Yeah.
like imagine like me taking off my headphones and trying to have a conversation and being like, oh, that's so weird. Like I heard something.
Yeah,
back there,
yeah.
You know, so that's what I feel like it does.
You know what happened? You know what started this month?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Praise Jesus. What is going on here, Caitlin?
Night for a Day happened.
Oh, finally?
Yes.
So you had
but
like
I haven't seen any little kids wandering around.
maybe they're just all tall. Maybe they just breed different now.
No, they're definitely
Because when we joined high school, when I joined high school freshman year, like all the seniors were so tall. Like they had like 10% of their entire class, both male and female, like above like a certain threshold of like 6 foot. You know, like most like there was a good chunk of them. Most of them were pretty normally heighted. And oh my gosh, like when we got into high school, we were so short, and then we just stayed short. And
That's
then
funny.
and then like the freshmen when we were seniors were all super short. Like
Yeah.
there was like barely like there was like 2 people taller than like 6 foot. We're like they just keep getting shorter.
No, they keep on getting shorter.
know, that's
There's
what
no
I'm
one tall these days.
I know, dude. It's like
We were talking,
Insane.
me and Andrew. You know how Andrew used to be like yay high?
Yeah. So if you stand up, or I guess even sitting down, he was like halfway through your arm.
Yeah.
He was short.
And then he finally grew over the summer. And I'm like, this isn't right. We were both like saying, this isn't right.
This is not right.
I should be the tall one. You should be the shorter
short
one. But now he's tall. And I probably won't.
Funny enough, because I mentioned it. And we also mentioned it with Mom. Because Andrew has like a tall dad.
But
a short mom. Shorter mom.
Yeah.
She's still pretty tall, but she's shorter for sure. So like he had his mom's height, and then like high school
he
hit.
just had a growth
hey!
spurt.
Whereas Mom, when
It's
high school hit,
crazy.
she just stayed there.
Yeah, no, Andrew's
Yeah, he's
tall
tall
now.
Yeah, I know. Looking at some of the photos on Instagram of you guys at homecoming, which I also wanted to talk
He
about.
literally hovered over
I
us.
think he was taller than everybody, other than like Abby's date. I don't know if she was there though. I don't think she was.
Abby wasn't
Okay.
there.
It was Andrew, so I didn't know. But yeah, Andrew was definitely taller than like
Homecoming.
Yeah,
We went to Field House.
yeah, Fieldhouse like pub and grill or something.
And I didn't know we had to order like right there.
Oh yeah, like right before you
You
get
walk in and then you like order. And
Yeah,
then you
apparently
take a seat.
I guess that makes sense though.
Yeah, but sometimes you just don't know what to order. And you don't want to take up all your time. And
Yeah,
if there's a line. But I got a salad because I didn't want like too much before homecoming.
yeah.
So I got this.
Because
Like,
you were great.
no, but I got this
Whoa.
huge salad.
Sorry.
I got this like huge salad because like I just asked for a Caesar salad.
Yeah.
She was like, "Do you want a bigger one?" I'm like, "Yeah." Gives me like a whole platter.
You got like the whole thing.
yeah, and I ate like 90% of it.
You keep the rest or just
I just tossed
Toss it.
it. And then we spilt water. And it almost spilled
I
all on me. It almost spilled all on me.
what?
Because, okay, this
Did
was
they
the-
have like a pitcher there, or was it like
No, it was just like a glass.
Boom, and
So,
then you tipped
oh,
it?
okay, this is perfect.
Perfect.
So,
okay.
Gemma, she was hovering over her drink.
Okay.
And one of our friends was like, "Gemma, you're going to tip over your drink." Tips this one over, then tips this one. This one made this one tip.
Mm.
And I'm sitting literally right here.
Did you scoot?
Yes,
You're a big scoot. You had a big
I
scoot.
scooted.
It was funny. I was at Red Robin last boys' night, like about 3 weeks ago, and I just happened to I think I was dipping like a donut into like chocolate.
Glaze? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the chocolate that they have, or like a fry or something. I think it
Yeah.
was a fry because I wanted to try what the fries look like in the chocolate. It was really good, by the way. So I had that, and then I turned away and just went like that and
Oh.
yeeted my glass. But there was like a wall right here, so it just went right into the glass, but it went everywhere.
No, it went. It literally went to me, and it.
Yeah. That's the only time I've ever tipped a glass. Only time. I've lived 20.
Oh my god!
20
my
years on this
friends were
planet, never
making
once.
my soccer teammates were making fun of me because we
Yeah.
were having team dinner, and I didn't want to spill my drink. I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
I put my drink all the way over
Okay,
there
Yeah.
because I'm like, I don't want to spill it. I don't want to spill it because I know I am. I'm next
Yeah.
to two people,
Eat.
and knowing me, I'm just gonna.
You're going to be elbowing people. You're going to be knocking over waters.
And they were making fun of me.
I have to pay the bill. Did you tip it over?
No, I didn't
Okay.
because it was
Good.
far away.
It was
from
far
me.
away. But if it were any closer, who knows?
No, I definitely would have. See,
See,
yeah.
exactly. Proven science out here. We're reshaping how science is done.
But homecoming
sipping
was
water.
fun. We had to fit 8 kids in a truck, a 2-seater, 4 people in front, 4 people in back. Not a 2-seater, 2 rows.
Okay.
Not a 2-seater.
I was like, damn.
No.
Did they have a bucket seat in the middle?
Yeah, and up front.
I would imagine you fit 3 and 5.
No, we tried to do that, but
Oh, didn't work.
someone was on top of Haley's sister
Yeah.
wanted to come with us, but she wasn't in the photos. So we tried 3 and 5, but she was on top of us, covering us.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So we did 4 and 4.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you know the cheer trucking, T-R-U-C-K, we can truck it all the way.
T-R-U.
Since we're in a truck, we did it.
Oh, gotcha. So you guys were doing that on your way to homecoming before the homecoming.
Yeah. And
It was the homecoming before the homecoming.
And then we weren't all seatbelted because we physically couldn't.
Fair enough.
And we went to Liberty Lake.
Yeah.
All the way to the high school with
Which
no
way did you
seatbelt.
take? Did you take Harvard down through West oh my god.
And then once we got to the high school, I saw my friends. So I went in the front, or I made myself go into the front, rolled down the window. I'm like, hi. And then, like, to all my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they had no clue who I was. And I'm like, it's Caitlin. And they're like, oh, okay.
Like, who's this yelling at me from this truck? Because usually, like, especially, like, growing
and it was
up.
nighttime.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You get, like, people's cars, like their parents' cars. Or
Yeah.
When you well, since you're about to drive very soon, you'll kind of know whose cars are whose,
Yeah.
So, like, especially when they pull up in a truck with 8 people in it, not including the driver. Or was that the driver included in the...
Yeah, driver.
In the 8?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was concerned
And
about.
she was
I think it was driver, then 4 people, and then 4 people in the back.
No.
So.
But it was definitely fun. I think that was my favorite part, being in that truck. Being squished.
The dance wasn't.
No, the dance was fun, though. I was screaming my heart out. I suggested a song, Dancing Queen, and they did not let that happen.
Dancing Queen.
I was...
Young and sweet.
I was so pissed.
Sorry, that was a song that we made back in camp. Because we like when we remix songs, we did Dancing Queen. So we said, Baker Queen, young and sweet, eating taco meat. So, yeah. That's every time I sing the song, I only sing taco meat. I don't sing whatever the actual
lyrics.
I don't know what the lyrics are, simply because of that taco meat line.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been kind of weird because, like, I haven't really, especially when it's getting colder, we haven't done basketball. We haven't, like.
Well, first of all, I haven't been home.
Yeah, and I've been, like, working on YouTube videos.
Yeah, and
every time I come back.
when I'm at home, you're just downstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, rarely downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm rarely home.
Because you're always, like, watching, like, soccer games, playing soccer yourself at school.
Or going to, like, volleyball, football games. Yeah, I'm never home.
You got the high school experience right now.
Yeah. Like, these last 3 weeks, home is just for sleep.
And that's it. And eating.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Not every time, but sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane. I mean, the only time that we really got to see each other was when we were packing all of the meals for the homeless on that Fiend to Saturday, a 12-hour-long session. Shout out, Caitlin. If you guys have made it this far, I would very, very highly suggest watching the video with Caitlin of feeding the entire homeless population in my city, aka Spokane. Caitlin was like a beast in that video. Caitlin, like, literally came up with so many processes, so many ideas, did like half the bags herself.
It's just being efficient.
I know, Caitlin.
If you don't live an efficient life, what are you doing?
That's facts.
What are you
facts.
doing?
That's facts.
How are you gonna get in life if you're not living an efficient life?
You gotta fish. Yes.
That's what. How am I still? I still have good grades, even though I have not been home.
The D, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Voice memos.
And I've just been staying cool, staying good.
Staying cool, staying good. Put that on a poster. But anyways, yeah, I mean, like, obviously I was a part of a creator program, which I've talked about with you a ton. I was a part of Airrack's Creator Now, which is a program boot camp that he has, as you're kind of learning this with me too, or not learning it with me, but learning it with them. That it's a creator program where you have 6 weeks of uploading a video each week in hopes to gain a lot of knowledge and apply that knowledge and build like momentum into the future of your channel. So for me, my 6 weeks were Treehouse, asking sponsors, breaking world records, stranger date, feeding the surprising a homeless man, and feeding the entire homeless population in my city. So that was my 6 videos. And so like I'm continuously having to film, shoot, plan. So it's not even shoot yet. I'm still in the planning phase. Plan a video, see what the budget is for that video, and then eventually execute the video, come to edit, upload, take a day off, redo that entire thing for the next week. And I was doing that for 6 weeks. So like I never got to see my family. I also didn't ever see Caitlin because not only was she busy, I was busy. And yeah, I mean, it's only like $250, which wasn't bad. Saying that you always say I'm broke, but
you are.
It wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. It was actually a really fun experience. I think it's one of those things you get out, you put in type thing.
Yeah.
Like you can attend the workshops. You don't have to attend the workshops. You can attend the roast. You don't have to attend the roast. You could be active in the chat. You don't have to be active in the chat. You get out what you put in. And at most, you're down $250.
Yeah.
At most. That's like 5 days of door dashing. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid, like boom, boom, boom. But I am joining season 4. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
When's season 4 happening?
November 1st is like our ground zero week. Does that make sense?
Oh man, you're already on the grind.
Yeah, so ground zero, you know what I mean by ground zero?
Yeah, like
it's like we don't have to upload, but here's like when we all get to meet each other and learn about each other.
Coming
and then
back.
Yeah.
I feel like this is Big Brother.
It
You're
is.
coming back.
I'm coming back to another season of Creator Now as a team lead this time. So we have a team lead. So I was in team 11. We call ourselves Apollo 11, baby.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It was good. A magician came up with it, actually. He was a part of our team. He had like 100K. He was a magician in Canada. I don't actually pronounce, I never know how to pronounce his name correctly. It's B-A-O. So Bayo. I'm going to say Bayo because that's what I think it is. But he was like, I'm like, oh, guys, we need a team name. And he's like, Apollo 11, because we're going to the moon. I'm like, oh, like everyone loved that freaking name. And so we just kept using it. And we just say Apollo 11 to the moon. And, you know, we just kept doing that. And then, yeah, basically that was kind of how the teams worked. You know, we have like, you know, out of 300 creators, we're squished down into like 20 of them because we have 15 teams for every team, and 300 creators is 20 people. And you get a team score for how many uploads you've had consecutively. They go up. So I think it starts at 11 and then 12 your second week if you do it in a row. But if you reset, then it begins again. So that's kind of, it's a little difficult, but it was a really good experience. I got to, you know, hear from people like Ryan Trahan, who you watch.
Yeah.
Jack Conti, who is the CEO of Patreon.
Which is crazy.
He had a really good workshop because his story is also very long. It starts in like 2006, you know, as a musician. And he like built like, he was slowly building up. This is like a short form of his story. But he was slowly building up into like a $10,000 like music video. And he built like this giant set, right? He uploaded the video. He knew that he was going to average like 1 million views at the time, which is like decently insane at the time, other than if you have like a Charlie bit my finger type moment. But then on his revenue, he only had like $260 at the time for 1 million views and $10,000. Yeah, he's not netting positive in that regard. Yeah. So he then, over the next like 5 months, he just started working on this company and this not software, but like this website called Patreon, where people who, if they want to support, they can support by buying into their Patreon. Yeah. Which, you know, you don't buy anybody's Patreon, but you know what Patreon is because of Cody Ko and some other creators of that nature. And so, yeah, that was pretty cool. We also got to hear from Logan Paul's editor, which is really cool. We got to hear from him a lot just because Airrack was kind of busy, so Hayden would fill in. And, yeah, I mean, it was good. It was great. I think we saw Hayden more than we saw Airrack, but it was still good. It was a really good experience, you know, hearing from somebody who has, you know, been editing for Logan Paul since 2016.
Yeah, and that's a long time.
Yeah, and then obviously also telling stories. Funny enough, this is inside news. Hayden Hillier-Smith actually started editing for a food channel.
Seriously?
Like a recipe, you know, like when they do those. Yeah. It was basically like those. He was basically editing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's an insane like fact that I never thought I'd know. And now you know. So yeah, he started editing for that, and yeah, he basically found Logan, and they started clicking, and it all worked. And yeah, they've been together for the past 5-6 years, and over the course of this 6 weeks, it's just the start of my journey, and so many other creators who are on the grind to make YouTube videos. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm putting in a lot of work. You know, again, the goal, 100K by the end of the year, right? Is it possible within 70 days to do that? I think so. You know,
if you believe, it will happen.
If you believe, you can achieve. You know, some like cliche saying like that. But I mean, Airrack hit 1 million within a year.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
People have hit 5 million within 4 months. 4 million within 4 months. That's insane. Insane. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible, right? Yeah. So why not try? So I'm trying. I got a ton of ideas. I got a ton of just things in the backlog of things to do and things to achieve. Very much possible. Very much possible.
about the homecoming, let's run it back.
We're running it back. Okay, we're running it back.
That plan, I wasn't involved in that plan or invite or anything. I invited myself
to the thing over at.
Yes, I asked because Gemma was talking about it to me. I'm like, okay,
I didn't get invited, but I'm going.
Yeah, I'll invite myself. So I texted Haley, the one that we went to her house, and she did everything. I was like, can I come? She's like, yeah, sure.
She said no.
I'll be like, I'll invite myself to another group then.
That's funny, though.
Yesterday, so this girl came back from COVID reasons. Like, she's been quarantined because she had COVID.
For your soccer?
No.
Oh, just somebody at school.
We would be quarantined, Jared.
Oh, gotcha. But it was just somebody
at my school. And she thinks I hate her.
Oh, is this the same person you mentioned it the other day?
Yeah.
But you never talked to?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you mentioned there was a girl that you never talked to in like your math class, and she's
not in my math class.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I
go ahead with
never
the story.
even talked about that.
No, but you did. You told me there was somebody that you never talked to, and she thinks that you hate her.
That was in history, and that's the same girl. But
Okay.
I haven't really deeply talked to her.
No,
or anything,
but yeah,
but
no, but you're mentioning the same thing, so I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
we're on the
this
same
is
page.
the same girl.
Okay.
And she in English class, our last period, she was like, Miss Humphries, can I use the restroom? I'm like, you had 10 days to use the restroom, and now you want to use the restroom during class. Really? Everyone laughed. It was so funny.
You legit said that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Caitlin's in the back of the class. You had 10 days.
No, I sit like right next to her.
Oh my god. Now she really thinks she's.
I was like, really? But it was like sarcastic.
Yeah.
Sarcastic. Because I'm always sarcastic. I'm always lying. Me and Austin, my friend, the tall dude.
Yeah, I know.
We're always lying. We're like,
funny.
Oh, we created that. Oh, we actually built this school.
Soulja Boy did it first. Soulja Boy did it first.
No.
You did it first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Back in we're like reincarnations of
people.
Oh,
of Soulja Boy who's still alive?
No. Yeah. No,
okay.
You can say that.
Yeah. You're sitting next.
That's actually a myth.
Oh, that Soulja Boy's alive?
No, that I'm the reincarnation of Soulja Boy.
Oh, that's a myth.
Yeah.
But isn't it fact if you are?
It's a myth. We don't know if it's true or not.
Okay, we're going to take a DNA test.
Yeah.
27% Mexican.
27% Soulja Boy.
It's a good one, Caitlin.
Yeah.
That is a very good one. What else do I have to talk about today? I got a lot.
I don't know.
I'm going to pull it up, though. We kind of talked about a lot of things. I kind of want to make these podcasts shorter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I want to make it more digestible for people. I don't want it to be an hour and a half long and for people to be like, oh, well, I'll come back and then never come back. I want to make it more digestible, make it more high impact. You know what I'm saying? Because how you show up.
Be efficient.
Be efficient, exactly. I could get the same amount of stuff done within that same amount of time. Do you want to pop one of those things, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Okay, go grab one.
Oh, I put it to...
You could go grab one of the confetti things. I wanted to say, when we pop one of these, we usually have a guest on, and they could pop it whenever. I didn't really explain that last episode with Mario. Shout out Mario, one of our best guests thus far. Had a great story to tell. You can sit down and pull it. She's gonna. And there she goes in front of the camera.
I wanted to do that.
You want me to open it up?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, like I said, Nationers, this is for our guests, so they can turn it and pull it at any which time. No. What are you doing?
Wait, how do I do it?
Yes. You pop it like this. So the thing's on the bottom. You twist it, and it pops out that way.
Okay. What if I pop it right into the camera?
Oh, my God. Pop it upwards.
Why?
It pops so loud and so far. Okay, here we go. 3, 2.
Wait.
3, 2. You're twisting it the wrong way. No, you're not. You're twisting it the wrong way. There we go.
I didn't even see it.
I love these super long ones. They're super fun. I feel like Mario's had way more. Oh my gosh. This one's like a unique one. This one doesn't have any red in it. So much stuff is going on right now on our desk. So if you're watching the audio form, there's a whole bunch of confetti everywhere. You could reset it, actually. I've reset it before. It's not super hard. But, yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot of confetti. Like I said, I think Mario's literally went everywhere. Oh, that happens. I think Mario's went, like, filled the entire room. And then we had to film, like, more videos in here. Like, we filmed the Breaking World Record video. Like, we filmed the sponsorship video. But there was a whole bunch of just confetti on the ground. So if you ever watch those videos, just know that it's from Mario's podcast because I never cleaned it up for a long time. Good job, Kate. And you popped it. Good job. Oh, my. Okay. I feel like I could reset this right now, but I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Anyways, Nationers, thank you guys so much for watching episode 17 of the Realest Podcast. Again, we're going to be doing a lot more shorter duration of the podcast, which I think you guys will like. I've been always asking for questions that you guys have, but I just never end up talking about them, which is completely my fault. But again, if you guys want to be involved, stay connected, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, Caitlin, any final words before we head out?
Don't get hexed.
Don't get hexed. That's an amazing. Okay, yep.
Wake up in the morning and then I'm dead.
Anyways, Nation, we'll see you guys in the next episode of the Realest Podcast 07. Banner right there. Have a good one. Peace. Peace.